Um, Rex graduated from Virginia Commonwealth University, and where he received a MFA. After that, he got a fellowship. He went to Detroit, Michigan, to Wayne State University. Then he returned home. He got a doctoral degree in a higher education from William and Mary, and he has received a Master's of Divinity from the Samuel DeWitt Proctor School of Theology in Richmond. And there's something I want to share with y'all today that y'all don't know about Rex. So just bear with me for just a minute. When Rex and I moved to Detroit, Michigan, it was very difficult because it was his first time really away from home. And Detroit was not a warm state. It was very cold. And while he was there, we had the opportunity and befriended Epatha Murkison. I don't know if any of you know her or not, but she's done a lot of movies, films. Right now, she's on Chicago Med, those programs that come on Chicago Med, fire, police, all of them. But anyway, she's the administrator on Hospital Med. Well, we became good friends, and after Rex finished his degree in Detroit, he was offered a job in Albany, New York, where it got a lot warmer. So while we were there, he got a job with the Empire State Youth Theater Company. And while he was there, they did a production of The Wizard of Oz. And Rex got the role of the Tin Man. It was an exciting time. That was his first real job out of school. But anyway, with that role, they traveled abroad. And Rex and I from Virginia, the first time we had ever been out of the country, we went to Israel, Italy, and Switzerland. And while Rex was there, the line from the Tin Man, "If I only had a heart," he had to learn in different languages. I think he learned it in Hebrew and also in Italian and German. Okay. So anyway, while we were there, he finished working with them, and we decided that we missed home, and we wanted to come back home. Because as in The Wizard of Oz, there's no place like home. I don't care where you go, there's no place like home. So we came back, and we moved in with my parents. And if you ever had any kids to move back in with you, we were one of those too that moved back in with my parents. And while we were there, Rex came to me one day and he says, "Paulette, I love your parents, but we have got to get out of this house." And I said, "Rex, I know, because at the time when we left New York, both of us quit our jobs. We moved back to Virginia with no jobs. That's what you call stepping out on faith." So we moved in with my parents, and I said, "Rex, I know we have to get out, but there's one thing you seem to forget. You ain't got no job." And so that summer, he tried to hunt down every professor he could at Hampton University. So they got a contract 3 weeks before school started. And that's where the journey begins. So Rex taught at Hampton University, and after that, he went to Colonial Williamsburg. And there he started the African American programs. They had never talked about our history at Colonial Williamsburg. And at the time, 50% of the population was black. But they never talked about our history. And Rex started that program there. Then we moved from there, and he went to the Smithsonian, where he worked at American history. Then he got called back to CW to be the vice president of the historic area. He stayed there for a while, and he was the very first African American to hold a position at Colonial Williamsburg. After he worked there our good friend Lonnie Bunch called him and said, Rex, we're going to start a new museum, and we want you to come back and help us with that museum. So Rex went back to the Smithsonian, and he was the founding associate director for curatorial affairs at the National Museum of African American History and Culture at the Smithsonian Institute. Rex was responsible for all of the planning, directing, and managing all of